Say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter. My name became shooter." Kevin, it still is.
It sure is. Thanks, David. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Victor Oladipo is out there with Wall. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wood in at the 4 slot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Here's Washington now. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Now here's Wall. Cans the 12-footer. Wall's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Rockets.
This is John Wall's comfort zone right here. Excellent rate of success from the mid-range.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Washington no good. Gordon deciding where to go with it. This is the Wall. Over Beal. Wall, no luck.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Westbrook, and he just worked New York in that last game. Six on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Wall dishes to Oladipo. From outside the arc. That one, no good. Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And stolen by Gordon. Oladipo outside. Pass to Gordon. The 3. Another miss by Houston.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Wall.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw missing.
Well, the athleticism and ferocity with which John Wall plays the point guard position. And you add that to the frame he brings to the table, and look out.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Brown kicks to Westbrook. The Wizards with another miss. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense.
in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And here is Bryant after Eric Gordon hit the three. Bryant passes to Brown. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Elbow shot. Here's Wall. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And glad to see John Wall back out there after fighting back from his Achilles injury he suffered in early 2019.
And obviously, Kevin, an Achilles injury is very worrisome for any athlete, but particularly one like John Wall, whose speed is a major part of his game. But boy, he looks good out there, and you hope he avoids any more injuries the rest of his career.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the paint, here's Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Right side Wall, and it's Houston with another.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Oladipo against Westbrook. On the wing, again, the Wizards, good for two.
Westbrook has made his money right here in the mid-range. The unbelievable lift on the jumper. Good luck checking it.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Oladipo with the ball. Can't get it to fall.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Westbrook passes to Brown. Outside Bryant, pass to Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Wall. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And finished off by Westbrook.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Wall against Westbrook. Shoots from the elbow. Another miss by Houston.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Off target with his 3. Rockets trail. Gordon outside. Beal pulls it in. Out to the wing. Left side Westbrook. Over Oladipo. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Boy, Westbrook has really improved that perimeter game. He has honed it, and it is sharp.
Here's Wall. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
If Westbrook senses even a sliver of space, he is going to attack the cup.
Wall looking it over. Rebounded by the Wizards.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the shot goes down. And now a 4-point Wizards lead.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Westbrook against Wall. Now here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. No good on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the three ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Here's Gordon following the basket by John Wall. Back to Gordon. On the clock. There's the three. Washington with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Beal, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team, led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
And he knocks down the first one.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now Wall. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Tucker. It's blocked. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Wall. Here is House. The kick out to Wall. Wall draws the double. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
That one falls. And it's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
From 17 feet out, Wall's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 8.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
To halt the... Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
1:07 left here in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Wagner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Oladipo softly drops in the floater.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For 3, Westbrook. Rockets with the rebound. Oladipo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot comes out, and it's Washington the other way.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Double team on Westbrook. Beal against Oladipo. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Napier, Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Beal in at the 3. Now here's Ariza, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
And he makes the first. lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress. And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Bertans grabs the board. Wizards leading by 9. Pass to Napier. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. To the middle, and he makes good on the layup. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And checking out some numbers for Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 23 points per, 10 assists and 11 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
So it's the Wizards now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot clock at 5. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Rivers. Napier covering. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Rivers.
Well, you have to respect the touch, and that floater by Austin Rivers, so nice.
Outside Westbrook. And here's Napier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Bertans. Second chance effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards.
One shot.
And that one misses. Bertans passes to Brown. Goes up again. Bertans can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Rockets trail by 9. Ariza outside. There's the pass to House. He kicks it to Rivers. Here's the teardrop. He can't get it to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Wizards shooting their 5th of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Now here's McLemore. No points in the game yet for him. Rivers with it. And he gets it to go.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And so Napier will bring it up for Washington. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Beal. It's blocked. Now McLemore. Pass to House. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Passes to McLemore. And Tucker gets to Ariza. The pass to Rivers. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Rivers has got 9.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Beal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Big time tough play by Beal right there. Unfazed by the foul.
And even though he came into the league at the age of 19 out of the University of Florida, Beal has been a scorer since the get-go.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league as a sweet shooting two-guard. He has worked his way into being a tremendous playmaker. Year over year, his overall offensive game has gotten so much better.
One shot.
When he first came into the NBA, many thought Bradley Beal would be a mostly catch-and-shoot shooting guard. But this guy is proven he can definitely shoot, but there's so much more to his game. He can create for others. He can get himself off on the bounce. He is a terrific all-around guy now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with Beal, Doris, he's been more aggressive at attacking the rim.
And Kevin, it's worked out for him because he's gotten to the line more, and that allows you to become a consistent scoring presence, where the dynamic nature of Beal's offensive game has really elevated.
See the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. Coming off a terrific season, 11th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Now here's Rivers. He's got 9. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Good. Wagner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Ariza outside. Back to Rivers. Now here's McLemore outside. Buries the long-range jumper. McLemore's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Brown wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Another shot. Rebound by Napier.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Berton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Rivers. Napier covering. Here's McLemore. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Tucker up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Here's Wagner. He had 10 points in the win against New York. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Leaves the dishes to House. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wizards leading by 10. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wagner. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Now here's Napier. Pass to Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. And McLemore slams it in.
Well, quality floor recognition from Trevor Ariza. If a teammate is open, I promise you he will deliver.
And it's blocked. Now here's Rivers. 11 points in the game. And here's McLemore. Back to Rivers. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Trying to get something going. And Beal lays it in. Beal's got 15.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal. Undaunted by the D.
Rockets trail by 8. Ariza outside. And the pass to McLemore. Tucker with the ball. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Tucker. Rivers has got 13 points now in the quarter. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Outside, Beal. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Rivers.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And here's Napier following the 3 from Austin Rivers, and the basket is good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Ariza outside. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Here's Rivers. Offensive rebound, Tucker. And he drops it in from the low post.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Napier with it. Picked up by Rivers. And Beal kicks to Napier. Here's Wagner, guarded by McLemore. Wagner, good.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now here's Rivers. Napier covering. Ariza no up. Wizards leading by 5. Napier up top. He's guarded by Rivers. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Rivers on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Rivers has got 18 points in the game.
What a sequence from Austin Rivers. That ball on the string. What a pretty dribble drive.
Beal, that's for 2. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, you guys had some struggles early in the half, but you got back in the game. What was the key in overcoming the deficit?
Just continue to keep playing hard on both ends. We just got to continue to keep building on that.
And we'll see what happens in that second half, Victor. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. They've got Austin Rivers. Wood out there with Gordon. And it's Wall. And it's Tucker in at center, locking down the middle. So here's Westbrook after Austin Rivers score. Bryant finds Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender, because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look out.
For the tie. Rivers can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 3.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Count that one. 14 points for John Wall.
Nothing to be done on the defensive end. John Wall is just that good.
Westbrook kicks to Beal. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
Westbrook, and again, Washington, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
So they take the lead. Tucker's got 6.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Beal. Over Rivers. Here's Hachimura. Wall with a block.
Now you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
A nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Bryant. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Beal against Wall. And the layup falls. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now that's taking it to the teeth of the defense. Wall is in attack mode.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
For the Rockets, Damari Carroll comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Rivers. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Bryant, looking for Beal. He gets it there, and that one drops for him. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
Now here's Gordon. Teardrop shot. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. Covered by Wall. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 11 points.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Wall passes to Oladipo. Nice D from Bryant.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Bryant. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. For the lead. And it's Westbrook missing. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Wall. From the top of the key, he buries it. Wall's got 22.
Can you tell how confident and comfortable John Wall is putting a team on his back? Do you not love the athletic guard who stays aggressive? Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Here's Westbrook. Passes it to Hachimura. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. A nice shot by Wall. He's got 24.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Westbrook. Ryan against Wall. Ryan passes to Hachimura. Brown outside. And another miss by Washington. Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Wall. From about 19 feet, Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Hachimura. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently.
The first free throw is good. And with Westbrook and his elite athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
For Washington, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Count it. Wall's got 26 points.
Well, the craftiness of John Wall on display. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's going to take advantage.
Here's Hachimura, covered by Wall. Smith on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Over to Wall. That one rolling around and rims out. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gordon, the pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. Wood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Houston, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Washington trailing. Westbrook kicks to Smith. Back to Westbrook. Over Gordon. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for Houston, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Pass to Gordon. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wall against Smith. Now here's Wall, guarded closely. Wall draws the double. 5 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. Oladipo's got 5.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
The free throw drops for Smith. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to give you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Gordon. And good that time. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smith on the wing. It's deflected. It's Bryant, high post. Over to the left wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Oladipo kicks to Wall. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Oladipo for 3. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Hachimura. He's got 15. Smith on the wing, covered by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break.
Is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
First free throw is good.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 8. Westbrook passes to Smith. Back to Westbrook. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Gordon kicks to Wall. Over Bertans. The Rockets with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smith against Wall. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. The Rockets pull it in. Woods got his 5th rebound in this one. Oladipo outside. To the left side wing. From deep, Wall. But they'll get another chance. Misses. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In it forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Russell Westbrook out there with Ish Smith. And it's Mahinmi in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. It's good. House has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets.
Well, Oladipo is as good a combination guard as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now, here's Mahinmi. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Wall. Rebound by Mahinmi. Wizards shooting for the game at 42%. In the corner, it's Westbrook over Oladipo, and it's Westbrook again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
So it's the Wizards now. The Rockets making the shot. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Westbrook again missing. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Wall. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Houston. Passes it to Oladipo. The kick out to Wall. Clock at 6. Over Smith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And another miss by Washington. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Well, a lot of Wall's passes end up on the highlight reel. He just makes it so easy for his guys to catch and finish.
And there's the pass to Westbrook. Bertans inside the line and right on target. Good.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Wall, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA, and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook? This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Doris with Westbrook, that competitive fire, an edge he plays with, can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin, and to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
And so John Wall nails both of them. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Westbrook dishes to Mahinmi. Kicks to Brown. Outside Westbrook. Off target from outside.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, how about the creativity of Victor Oladipo, the handle, the explosion. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook, kept alive by Washington. Here's Bertans. That shot missing, so Houston will take it the other way. And it's Wall in the corner. Sinks the triple. Wall's got 31 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To stop the run. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut back down to 12 with the bucket from Beal.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Westbrook against Wall. It's House outside. Washington with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Mahinmi. It's rebounded by Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's House. Banked in off the glass. House has got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Westbrook passes to Beal. From the high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Houston leading by 14. House kicks to Wood. Wall against Westbrook. Feeds it to House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Beal. Five to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding. after that one. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Bertans. Back to Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
That's how it's done, my man. Ian Mahinmi attacks the rim. No one gets in his way.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, John Wall.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Here's Beal. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Beal. The offensive rebound, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Wagner.
One shot.
Of course, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his...
Who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Beal can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 22. Pass to Wood. He dishes it to Wall. Wall draws the double. Pass to House. Launches a three. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 9th assist in the game now.
It's impressive. The level of domination at both ends. And you're seeing the results.
And Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Outside Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. Wizards working now with a new shot clock. And finish off by Bryant.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here is House following the bucket by the Wizards and taken away by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's the dish to Oladipo. That one, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Westbrook against Wall. The pass to Tucker. Well, some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live, because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in for Danuel House. He hits the second from the line.
Don't make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Now, here's Mahinmi. Pass to Mahinmi. 6 to shoot. Smith on the wing. That shot, no good. Nice D from Wall. Payton against Oladipo. Pass to Tucker. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Wood. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now Wall. There's the pass to Wood. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Outside Wall. Wall draws the double to the left wing. Rocket 2 for 3. Gordon. Pasechniks with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Smith finds Matthews. Here's Pasechniks. Back to Matthews. Here's Payton. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Wall.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's good for 2.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Houston now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Wood passes to Wall. And the rejection by Mahinmi.
And this is what you like about Ian Mahinmi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Now, here's Oladipo. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With John Wall. John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. We still can get better defensively. Offensively, our efficiency is not there yet. We still getting used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. Clark, great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Gordon out there with Wood. Then it's Wall. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Oladipo. Lets a floater go. Hachimura grabs the miss. And it's Washington's ball. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. One of the obvious keys he mentioned was keeping Russell Westbrook out of transition. Coach said when he gets up ahead of steam, he's almost impossible to stop. We'll see if they can deny Westbrook his fuel tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Westbrook passes to Bryant. Shoots over Tucker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Wall, that's a two-pointer. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Westbrook. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the first one drops. And so Westbrook makes them both. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. Kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Wood. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Wall. Oladipo taking his time here. Pulls up, high post, and again the Rockets good for 2.
You have to respect Oladipo's jump shot now. I mean, he is a skilled mid-range shooter who likes to shoot it from there.
Now here's Bryant. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
So here's Westbrook. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Wood. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 3-point lead. They went to Washington for the last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Here's Westbrook. The Rockets making the shot. To end the run. The Rockets pull it in. Well, Eric Gordon is the kind of player that you absolutely do not go under on a screen. He'll pull up from deep.
Yeah, he's got great range, and you watch the former Hoosier shoot, and you see how much he uses his legs. Gordon's liable to take a shot from any distance in the gym. I mean, he's got that kind of range.
Oh, what a dunk!
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Beal. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
The Wizards with another miss.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Gordon, the pass to Wall. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Brown. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Rockets leading by 7. Inside, Oladipo. Great D that time from Beal.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Wall finds Oladipo. It's not going to go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The pass to Westbrook. Outside, Beal. Passes to Bryant. Over Oladipo. Rebound by John Wall. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Beal pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hachimura, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Wall with it. 6 points for him. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Find the lane. One shot.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
The first one falls. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Mark, as you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
And it's sent back by Bryant.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And again, Washington no good. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Wall against Westbrook. Puts one up from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wall's got 11.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
For 3, Westbrook nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
A 3-ball, and it's Gordon missing. Washington's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. And it's tied up with that one.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Westbrook against Wall. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked loose, and so here is Houston. Oladipo outside. Pass to House. 4 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
So it's Washington now. Westbrook finds Beal. Back to Westbrook. Tries a 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Beal the pass to Westbrook. Bryant trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Wall. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Westbrook against Wall. Westbrook, no good. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Wall. Here we go now. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You've got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Westbrook against Wall. Pass to House. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3, Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is House to the inside. That shot off. Good work defensively by Bryant. Beal against Wall. Shoots from 14. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker. Austin Rivers is out there with Ben McLemore. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Napier kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now McLemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Tucker. Ariza dishes to McLemore. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's Napier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Passes it to Rivers. Back to McLemore. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Beal. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Westbrook. Now here's McLemore. Over Napier. McLemore, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Fades back. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Rivers. He's covered closely. McLemore with the ball. It's Rivers on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. That's good from McLemore on the assist by House. McLemore's got 5 points now in the quarter. And there's the pass to Napier. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Wagner. Fires from deep. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Rivers. And it's blocked. Good on the bucket. And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 2. Westbrook passes to Beal. Tipped away. Here's Tucker. Here's Rivers. Plays it up and banks it in. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
You know, at this point in his career, Austin Rivers has proven how deadly he can be as a weapon, Clark, off the bench.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I like the energy that Rivers comes in with. I mean, he pushes the tempo and looks for a shot as well. And I think he can play either guard spot effectively.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to House. It's Rivers on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Rivers can't get it to go.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And the pass to Tucker. Lets the three fly. And another three for Houston.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Beal can't get it to go. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Lakers. Here is House. He's covered by Beal. Here's Rivers, rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Beal.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rivers passes to Tucker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him, and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Brown is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Houston with a big group substitution here. Christian Woods checked in for Ariza. Gordon comes in for Danuel House. Oladipo, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And John Wall subbed in for Austin Rivers. Both free throws good from Tucker.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Here's Napier, and that one hits back iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
From 13, down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Passes it to Oladipo. That shot is off. Great D that time from Beal.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Tucker, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Houston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Wall. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Wall. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
It's stolen by Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Poked loose. Beal taking his time here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Beal. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Wall.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Beal with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pulls from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt.
Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Oladipo. Beal with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
First free throw is good.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Shabazz Napier. And both free throws good for Beal.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Outside Gordon. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Wood. Up again. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards trail by 3 from 18 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The feed now to Carroll. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you got to stop Carroll from getting inside because he's a threat to throw it down on you from this close.
Beal drives in. It's good. Beal's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside, Wall. It's Oladipo on the wing. No good with the triple. The Wizards have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Beal.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
It's taken away by Smith. No good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, in large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Count it.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Ball against Westbrook. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
He kicks it to Beal. Back to Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 16.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
T.O. number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brown outside. Outside Bryant. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Wall looking it over. Outside Gordon. And here's Tucker. He has 7, just 3 to shoot. Oladipo. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 3. Pound kicks to Westbrook. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Buries it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 19 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the 3-point shots importance in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wall draws the double. The pass to Oladipo. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control, ready to fire on the catch.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Bryant. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Westbrook against Wall. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Westbrook. He tries for 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Here's a look at some stats for Oladipo. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls for Beal. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Houston with a big group substitution here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Christian Wood. Daniel House comes in for Eric Gordon. McLemore's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Rivers in for John Wall. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
House kicks to Rivers. Passes it to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Westbrook. The Wizards with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you can see the frustration on his face.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 4th, Russell Westbrook.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.